This is Frisson talking about Block Story. Today I'm joined by Jack Joker
Yep.
and by G-Skex.
Hello.
And you're
So
Xona, seeing as you didn't introduce yourself.
hello, I'm Sona. Welcome to Frisson. I'm such a
There we go.
yeah, hell yeah. All right. So pretty much we're gonna be talking about the new UI. That's the update coming up in about a week, maybe. We're gonna be talking about Atlantis, about the underworld, and just a bunch
Couple
of
different in-game elements and gameplay itself. And for anybody that doesn't know, Block Story is a voxel-based game, like similar to Minecraft. However, it's an RPG style game and is a precursor to a MMO style game that will be up and coming,
yeah, that's
and
gonna be
hopefully
the
a lot more
multiplayer
content
update.
than that. Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, so
Whoa.
the new UI, I haven't been told too much about it, but apparently it's gonna be looking a lot cleaner than the one that they have now.
Well, right now, all of your inventory use slots are all the items you can actually actively access and use, and without opening inventories, in the top left of your screen. I believe there's 6 slots, so something around there, and it can be pretty troublesome, even on a tablet, to get to those and actually use all the buttons up there.
Yeah.
And then on
Like-
keyboard with a keyboard and mouse, you either I don't remember if you can scroll through it, but I know
You can
that
scroll,
I usually lose my
You can scroll.
I usually lose my way through it, even with just number keys. I don't remember which is which.
Atlanta.
So I'm pretty excited about that. It'll make the game more
Cleaner. It'll make it more.
easier to play and it'll look a bit better.
Yeah, it'll be easier on the eyes.
Less cluttered.
Yeah, I think that's like one big thing with Boxer right now. Like, there's so much going on with the UI, and like it looks nice and all, but they just need to sort of clean it up a
Trim
bit.
it down.
Yeah, trim it.
Which is
It's great for being a multi. It's great for starting out on a tablet and moving to PC.
Yeah,
It is. It's a jump that most games wouldn't take, but Blockstory has.
yeah. Like most games, they have this set UI, and then they're like, "Oh, keep it the same, doesn't matter." But Blockstreet, they like they change things up. Oh god, they change things up, and
As the community wants more, ask for more, and what they can feasibly do, they they do their best to improve upon it and add more to it.
they listen to the community.
Currently, there's not much that we can actually say that's wrong with it, just simply because they know everything that's wrong and they're improving upon it already.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like recent patch, they added in pets,
which is really cool. That is really. You can get a pet dragon.
Yeah, you start out with a cat, I believe, and you build up from there. You can train your pet to become stronger. It'll actually help you fight.
That's really cool.
Fantastic.
The
updates. Is there any ideas that you guys think would be a good thing to add to the game?
Well, anything that I really believe that could be added, personally, it's pretty much already being added. I personally would prefer an easier modding system and a better system for changing texture packs, but I'm sure that'll come down the road.
Yeah, and the ability to access worlds, so that like if I build something really cool or James builds something really cool, then we can put that up for download, so that like people who want to play that world can.
We can do that already, but there's not a built-in system. Seeing as there's not multiplayer as of right now, it'd be really nice if we could actually share our creations easier. That way, we can collaborate on something easier.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be really cool.
Now that anything else before we start talking about general gameplay and all that?
Well, like I don't know why, but I find it really hard to build things. Well, not like hard. It's just there's a weird way to move, I guess you could say. Like it just feels.
It makes it feel like you're actually trying to move yourself in real life to move in game.
Yeah, you're like.
And when you fall, even if you're using flying or in creative mode, sometimes your character likes to flip upside down.
That's really annoying.
Something I did think of something else to say. I cannot build underwater. No, not happening. Too much work.
Because you like lift up, you're like. You have to fly.
Not only do you float up, you have to clear out all the water, which is enough work in itself. With the current system, just sponges. Put in something like sponges in Minecraft. That's the best thing I can say. or a spell that deletes everything around you, rather than the current tools like
50,000
the
buckets.
replicator and the I don't remember what that was called, the destroyer, some other generic name. That's actually really nice. That's something I wish other games had. It makes it really easy for you to actually destroy or build a large area fast. But it'd be awesome if you could actually change the region it does it in to, like, from
Yeah.
line to square to somewhat of a circle. It's blocks. I can't really make a circle, but I can get pretty damn close.
Yeah. When I tried to make
Yeah.
R2D2, I had to build up like 5 blocks and fucking. It was awful.
R2D2.
What,
Are you sure it's not a Dalek?
since
Shut
we're on
up,
the
it's pretty good.
topic of building, one aspect that they add to the game that I think is absolutely fantastic is that the copy wand,
The duplicator
well, the
What I just talked
duplicator.
about, yeah.
That's
and
what's
the
good. Yeah,
destructor.
it's
Oh, those are awesome. That saves so much time.
It does. It's really nice.
Yeah. And same with what's it called? Acid. Did you know acid actually burns blocks you? Like, if you drop it on
I haven't
grass,
I
it'll
haven't gotten
burn
a
the
chance to
blocks
play
for you.
with it yet.
It's really cool. It'll burn the blocks for you. So if you're
So
just like
let's actually
lazy.
talk about a little bit in the game before we end up wrapping anything up here, seeing as we got most of the general ideas and discussion about the next patch and what's currently there.
Oh, also one more thing.
So,
With
okay.
the Atlantis biomes, I think it'll take a while if they do actually eventually do it, but if they could make in the Atlantis biomes actual like buildings,
Make it more unified, so it's not just like random bubbles underground with tunnels leading to each other, right?
yeah, and
Well,
just
underwater.
trees out of nowhere, and if they
They
could
supposed to have
grow,
they supposed to have like jungle trees and aliens and stuff in it, but it doesn't. It's not really on the scale you would like it to be on.
yeah,
Like if
and
I'm going to
even
go
if
to
they added
Atlantis,
like
I either want to see like a sunken city or a
yeah,
huge underworld primordial
that
globe
yeah.
type thing that's like a different world, you know?
When I heard
Yeah.
about Atlantis, I was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool, and then I went
It,
underground and I was like, oh, I was
it is
expecting a
really
city
cool,
of
but
such.
for the distance you have to swim down to get to it, it's a little bit troublesome, and you don't have that good of a chance to actually find the best parts of it. Sometimes you get really awesome areas spawned in that you would love to explore, and other times it's just a whole bunch of small bubbles and you don't find anything else.
Yeah, unless you have like a
I
diving
think
suit, which is tough to get at early into the game.
I would think that the best way for them to go, if they want to continue the idea about the Atlantis as they have it now, is that in the going a little bit off topic here, but in the Star Wars movies, how they've got the underwater people like Jar Jar Binks, how they've
Yeah.
got like the massive bubble,
Yeah,
and it's like a
that's what I was
unified
expecting.
city. That
Yeah.
if they could make it more like that, it would be a lot more impressive and worthwhile getting to.
Yeah.
That would take a lot to actually do with the terrain generation and the algorithms and everything they use behind generating all the terrain, which isn't perfect as it is right now. There's quite a few problems with it, notably like the trees. Which the trees aren't too bad as long as they stay connected to themselves. I don't have to look at it realistically. I could say, hey, this is an alien world, alien trees.
Yeah.
But I have expectations from other games, and that's just really hurts my point of view here.
Yeah. It's a cool feature they added, but it could use a little bit of fine tuning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Onto basic gameplay and game mechanics, I think, from here.
I think a good thing to talk about personally would be the boss side of the game, since it is, going to work up to be an MMO kind of a game.
Going through the RPG type part of the game, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
When
You
it
start
does
out with
come
basic quests from 2 NPCs, which have you do quite a few different things, and it adds up higher and higher to the point where you're collecting dragon hearts, which you get to dragon hearts surprisingly soon. Like, surprisingly soon, as in, I'm going to die surprisingly soon, because with how fast you get to it, and then you go to try to fight a dragon, you run away screaming.
Yeah.
I climbed a mountain, I saw 2 dragons, I ran away crying.
That's just too strong. When the MMO does come out, I think the first thing I'm going to do is rush Arago, because he drops insane loot. I'm serious, it is strong. Like, you kill him, and you just, like, you win the game pretty much, because you just have so much loot. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but Aragog isn't that easy to kill.
Not unless you're in creative.
You trap him. trapping.
Yeah, you safe spot it and then you're fine. But no
Cheaters.
hacksaws.
Cheaters.
Cheaters. Yeah.
Put him in a hole where you can hit him and he can't hit you. But beyond that, it generally has nice biome ideas. You have your normal hilly terrain. Don't really have plains. It's mostly hills throughout the game, which I actually like, with like waterfalls and streams coming down the hills. Not
Yeah, exactly. That
water physics and all that isn't done yet, but it's like really nicely thought out. As
What I
well
also-
as
What I think they should do is I don't know if you can turn this off or not. I haven't investigated it too much. But when you jump and you bob slightly, I just find that really agitating. I guess I don't know.
it
what the
needs to
word
be
for it is.
nerfed. It does.
It's
a realistic. It's a realistic part of the game, but the fact that when you land, your head like ends
Goes
up
upside
between your
down.
legs. Between your legs, it kind of starts giving you a headache.
But
When
the
I
bobbing
first-
really does give the game a nice feel, but it needs to be nerfed. It just has too much to actually go for it there.
Yeah, exactly.
When I first
I
started
mean, you
playing,
fall down 5 blocks. Sometimes you're standing normally. Sometimes your head ends up in the ground.
Yeah.
When I first started playing, I fell from extremely high height, and I was like, I found myself tilting my head so that I could be like, what the hell just happened to me? It was really off-putting. It scared the crap out of me the first time I saw it, to be honest.
Actually, pretty much with what we've talked about, it sounds like a good place to sum it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we
Alright.
have plenty of content for more episodes after this.
Hell yeah. Alright. Cool beans.
Well then, thanks for watching.
Tuning
Hope
in.
this has been informative.
remember-
Informative.
And remember,
And finally,
Han shot
potatoes.
first.